Hi guys, this is Dormouse03, and in this video I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about plans for 2015, what I have planned for the channel, what things I'm thinking about covering, and to ask you guys for feedback on what you want to see. So first off, I want to let you guys know that I'm definitely going to be finishing my Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play. I have the entire thing recorded, and now I'm just working on editing and getting the videos posted. This is a massive playthrough because I did pretty much everything. It was as close to 100% as possible. I didn't fully complete a couple of the collectibles, but I did pretty much everything major. I got all of the achievements except for 4 of them. 2 were for playing the game on hard and nightmare difficulty settings, and you'll actually see those 2 achievements in my tips for nightmare difficulty video that I just finished recording, actually. So I didn't get those 2, and I also didn't get the achievement on Burning Wings because I made a different story choice than the one necessary for that achievement. And the last one that I missed was the Persuasive achievement, which was to get 10 agents for the Inquisition. Not because I didn't get 10 agents for the Inquisition, because I totally got way more than 10, but because that achievement is apparently really, really glitchy. And I guess only counts certain ones, so I don't know. I was able to get it in my second playthrough, my Nightmare playthrough, so anyway, point being, I got 46 out of 50 achievements on that Let's Play that I recorded, so it is long. So it's gonna take a while to finish that up if I keep to my 1 video per day schedule, so that content should last a while for those of you who are interested in watching that. As for games that I will be playing and potentially covering in 2015, I went through and kind of looked at all the games that are coming out this year, and these are the ones that I'm most interested in. Not that I'm gonna definitely play or cover all of these, but just these are the ones that I'm most interested in, and so I'm wondering of these what you guys are maybe most interested in seeing. So here we go. For the ones that actually have release dates, we have Resident Evil HD, which is the HD upgrade for the original Resident Evil game. I have never played the original Resident Evil game, believe it or not, so I'm kind of really excited for that to come out and to get to play that. And that releases on January 20th, so actually very soon. Another survival horror game that's coming out in January is Dying Light. So I love survival horror. I've heard a lot of good things, a lot of good hype for this game, and so I'm definitely interested in this one. I don't know as much about it, but apparently it's a zombie game. It has a sort of day-night cycle where you go out and scavenge during the day, and then at night the zombies become like super zombies. They get some extra abilities or something, so you have to be more careful. So that sounds interesting, and that comes out January 27th. The next one that I'm interested in is called Life is Strange, and that is made by the same company that made the game Remember Me, which I played this past year and covered on my channel and really, really liked. And so I have been looking at some of the information that's coming out for this game. It's dialed back a little bit. It has more of a like a cell shaded-ish or artsy style, like less realistic art style than Remember Me had, but it looks, I mean, it looks good. It looks interesting. It's an episodic title, so the first one comes out on January 30th, and I don't know how many episodes it's going to be or when the other ones come out, but I know that the first one comes out on January 30th. So it's something to do with like time travel abilities or whatnot. look it up. It's kind of hard to describe. It's called Life is Strange. It looks pretty interesting, so I'm interested in that. Then in February we have Resident Evil Revelations 2, which I just looked at some stuff on. It's actually also going to be an episodic title coming out in February and March, and new episodes drop like every 2 weeks, and it has 4, I believe. So it starts coming out, the first episode will be on February 18th, and then they come out, I believe, about every 2 weeks through mid-March, or maybe it's once a week. Not 100% sure. But I know that it's February 18th is the first one, and it comes out through like mid to late March, and then they're going to have an on-disc release at some point after that as well. So I'm definitely interested in this. Love Resident Evil. It's going to star Claire Redfield, who is my favorite Resident Evil protagonist, so I'm definitely excited for that. Then we skip a few months and go to May for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is one of my most anticipated games of this year, and I loved The Witcher 2. I covered it this past year, and I'm super excited to see what they do for The Witcher 3. The gameplay that I've seen so far looks great, and this is whereas all the other ones are sort of like, oh, I'm interested in those, this one I will definitely be getting for sure. So hopefully that's a definite, I will cover this game in some capacity. In June we have Batman Arkham Knight. I love the Batman Arkham games, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I actually haven't played Arkham Origins. It was by a different company, and I heard that it was sort of glitchy and just not as good, so I didn't play that one, but I loved Asylum and City, and so I'm definitely looking forward to Arkham Knight. And then there are several games that are coming out or are supposed to be coming out this year that don't actually have release dates yet, and so that means that they may or may not actually come out this year. Some of them could get pushed back, especially some of the ones that are supposed to come out toward the end of the year, but these are, of the ones that don't have release dates yet, these are the ones that I'm interested in. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. I loved Ground Zeroes. I'm looking very much forward to The Phantom Pain, and so that is one that I'm definitely going to keep my eye on whenever they decide they want to release it. Next is Ori and the Blind Forest. This is going to be an arcade title. They showed it at E3 this past year. The art style looks beautiful, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of that game and kind of seeing what it's going to be about. Next is Quantum Break. This is by Remedy, the creators of the Alan Wake series, and looks really interesting. Got some time bending ability type things going on in it. The coverage that I've seen of it so far looks really promising, and so that's definitely another one that I'm going to be keeping my eye on. Another one that I'm definitely going to be playing whenever they decide to release it. This one is not a maybe, it is I will be playing it, is Rise of the Tomb Raider. I loved the Tomb Raider reboot that they had a little while ago, and I am so looking forward to this sequel. So whenever they decide a release date for that, I will definitely be pre-ordering and acquiring a copy of that game. And the last one on my list is Tom Clancy's The Division. This is another one that I'm pretty for sure going to play at some point. Again, it doesn't really have an actual release date, and so I don't know if it's actually going to come out this year, but if it does, it's another one that I could potentially get a hold of. So that's all of the ones that are coming out this year that I'm most interested in. I know there's a lot of others that are coming out this year, so If there are some that you guys are looking forward to that I missed, let me know. It's possible I just sort of forgot about something, or that I haven't heard enough about something to make a decision on it yet. So definitely share with me what you guys are looking forward to this year. As far as other things that I could potentially cover on the channel, I do have a couple of games that came out in 2014 that I haven't played yet and could potentially cover when I do play them. There are 3 of those: Dark Souls 2, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, and Assassin's Creed Unity. Again, I have all 3 of these games. They're sitting in the plastic, or Assassin's Creed Unity is downloaded on my console. But Dark Souls and Shadow of Mordor are sitting in the plastic, and I will definitely be playing those at some point soon. I don't really have a timeline on that, so if there's one of those that you guys really want to see, just let me know and I can prioritize accordingly. And so on that note, I kind of wanted to check in with you guys on what kind of coverage you actually want to see. If you'd rather see me just do Let's Plays, if you'd rather see me do a blind run, or if you'd rather see me do a playthrough kind of like my my Remember Me playthrough, where, I mean, that one was kind of a guide as well, but where I've played through the game before. And I could do a live playthrough on a game that I've played before, and I just find that I'm better able to do like discussion about the game or analysis of the game if I've played through it before, and that might be a more interesting playthrough for you guys. Or maybe you really like to see me on my blind run where I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like those are maybe more fun for something like survival horror games or whatnot. So I don't know, preference on what you'd like to see, or if you just really don't like Let's Plays at all and you just want to see walkthroughs or guides, something where you know, I go through and I edit the footage and I cut out any of the extraneous stuff, and I kind of just talk about strategy and how to get through the game and that kind of thing. So, and all of that commentary is recorded after I play the game. So, you know, let me know what you guys prefer. If you like the walkthroughs, if you find them helpful, or if you find them more interesting to watch, or if you'd rather just see me play through a game. And that can be different for different types of games too. Like maybe you really want to see a Let's Play for a survival horror game or an RPG, but you would rather have a walkthrough for a first-person shooter or an action game, or if the game you know, it's known to have a really hard mode or something like that, you would really prefer that I not do a Let's Play for it and wait and just do a walkthrough. I don't know. Just let me know if you guys have any thoughts on that. I would love to know what would be more well received by you guys. So let me know. And also, if you would like to see me do a little bit more of like analysis or review videos. So if you want me to either give like a brief review, so a shorter video where I kind of talk about like briefly what I thought about a game that I've played, or if you want me to do a little bit longer, more in-depth analysis of what I think about a game, if you have any interest in seeing things like that, I would be more than happy to do some of those as well. And that may be good for things that maybe I don't want to do like a full playthrough of, or maybe you don't want to see coverage of the whole entire 1,000-hour thing, and you'd rather maybe see a short like 10-minute video or 30-minute video or hour video where I talk about, you know, overall what I thought about the thing. That is totally reasonable and something that I could definitely do. And that would maybe allow me to cover more things, rather than, you know, needing to be recording and editing a ton of videos for a game. If I just did maybe like one quick review video and one longer in-depth video for that game, that might allow me to do a little bit more coverage for more things. So another big question that I have for you guys is whether you're interested in gameplay, walkthroughs, reviews, discussions, any kind of coverage for older games. I have a ton of games for my 360 and a few older like Xbox games that I can play on my 360, and so I could definitely cover some of those older things. I just don't know if people are interested in those things. I have way too many to list out, but if you guys are interested in seeing what I have played and what I could potentially cover, my gamer tag on Xbox Live is Alice2183. And so feel free to go on there, check out my profile, see which games I've played. I don't really get rid of games. There are maybe, I could probably count on my hand the number of games that I've gotten rid of over the years. So if it's on my tag, there's like, I would say a 99% chance that I still have that game. So if you see it on there and are interested in some coverage for something, be that a walkthrough, be that a playthrough, be that a review, or an analysis, or a discussion, just let me know. I am more than happy to go back and give some new life to some of those things that are just kind of sitting on my shelf, because I really enjoyed most of them. So I would be more than happy to go back and play whatever you guys want to see. In addition to that, I'm also more than willing to cover any general discussions or topics in my What's Pushing My Buttons series. So if you guys have anything that you would like me to talk about, just let me know. Send me a message, leave a comment on a video. I read all my comments, so if you have anything that you would like me to cover, that you want me to discuss in one of those videos, just let me know and I will try to make it happen. Final thing is I've been thinking about expanding to other types of coverage. If you saw my Best of 2014 video, I didn't just talk about games, I talked a little bit about movies and TV shows as well. And something that I've been thinking about and that I would actually really love to do is to start to cover some of those things on my channel. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts on those things, what I'm kind of thinking is maybe an analysis or review type video for movies, and the same kind of thing for TV shows. Maybe for a TV show going episode by episode and kind of talking about what I think of them. I could do that retrospectively too. So for example, if I was going to cover The Walking Dead, I could go back to season 1 and do videos for each episode leading up to the current ones, as well as covering the new episodes as they come out. Or I could just cover current episodes and not go back and do the ones from the past. I could also do like retrospectives on series that are over. So like some of my favorite series from the past are things like The X-Files, Battlestar Galactica, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I'd be more than happy to go back and rewatch those things and do like videos sort of talking about what I think of those episodes. So let me know if that would be of any interest to you guys, and if so, what series or movies you would like to see me cover. I can't really guarantee anything, because I do have limited time to work with. And I mean, I'm definitely not going to go back and watch like old episodes of something that I'm completely not interested in, like Jersey Shore or something. I'm not going to do that. But, you know, I'd love to hear if there's interest in that type of coverage on this channel, and if so, what you guys would like to see. So there you have it, guys. That's what I'm thinking about for 2015. Please, please, please give me some feedback and leave me some comments, and let me know what you guys think of all of that, what you would prefer as far as coverage goes, and I will do my best to make this a fantastic year for all of you. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, and being interested in my videos, so I can, you know, continue to do this and continue to interact with you guys. It really it makes my day. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next project.
Zone B neutralized. Your light was not enough, Guardian. Get 'em next time.